Okay, I'm here with Brian Dooley. The event still hasn't happened. People are still filing in. Who has a stylish Romney hat. So naturally, with a stylish hat, he must be interviewed. Brian, you're from Nashville. What brought you down here, or I should say up here, for this event?
I've been following the campaign and Governor Romney since he first started in October. This is probably the 10th event that I've been to with him, and I've been interested in how he has evolved with the real-life issues, and as he's developed his plank and his platform leading up to the convention. The thing that is noteworthy to me is that I've met so many members of his family, his friends, and business associates during that period of time, and they all say the same thing about him and Dan, and that's what authentic people they are, and they're people of integrity and character.
Now, you've been, as you said, going to Romney events for quite a while. You mentioned as far back as last October.
Right.
How have you seen him evolve as a candidate in terms of presentation?
Significant. I went to an event with him a week after he registered in New Hampshire, which would have been back in October. And it was a small event where about 100 people attended, and he handled himself well, but he didn't wow anybody, and certainly not me that day. And I thought, my goodness. And in the meantime, he's evolved into a full-fledged candidate, and that's not to say he's packaged like some politicians. I think that he's refined his message, and I think he's connecting with the people, and I think the fact that Ann is so often with him, her whole down-to-earth touch with the people, I think really is an asset to him and the campaign.
Now, that's something I've discussed with several people, that when I've covered Mitt Romney, I've noticed he's always more relaxed whenever Ann Romney is around. Is that something that you've seen?
She's fantastic. I saw her just a few weeks ago at one of the events, and all we did was talk about her children and her grandchildren. And actually that very same day, when I talked with Mitt at the end of the event, he and I actually talked about being dads and what we did on Father's Day. And so I think that at this point he really connects with the people.
And finally, would you say that the latest shift in the debate, the president's statements adapting the Elizabeth Warren speech from the national level, has that made a big difference, do you think? Yeah. Is it a game changer?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that he really has studied the issues. I think he's clearly got good advisors around him. He's really focusing in, and I think the momentum is behind him now if you look at the polls leading up to the election. And I think that the trends with the national and global economy are not good, as we all know, and they're not likely to turn between now and election day. And I think after coming out of the Republican convention that's coming up, he's going to get a real momentum that's going to take him right to the White House. I'm very confident about that.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time, and wouldn't mind speaking to you after the speech to get your impressions of it.
Good, thank you.